Hi guys, it's Jen, and today we're going to be talking about how to get a smoky eye. Whether or not you're trying to get a smoky eye just for going out purposes, you want a dramatic, bold look, or if you're looking for a Halloween costume, anything like that, we're gonna show you how to do it and give you a couple of tricks and tips to help you along the way, and help you not end up looking like, you know, a skeleton or a pirate, like with so much. It's sometimes hard and tricky to do a smoky eye. So I'm going to show you my number one little trick is Scotch tape. Have your Scotch tape ready. These are the other things I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using eyeliner. I use Unique's pencil liners, and I'm using Perfect, which is black, and this is a good little secret, Pristine, which is a white eyeliner. I know you're thinking, I want a smoky dark eye, why would I need white eyeliner? One of those little tricks of things that you don't notice, but that makeup artists and professionals use to help your eye not look quite so dark, just to help it pop and look open and bright. So eyeliners, I'll be using Unique's Addiction palette in the number 2 shades, which comes with all these great smoky shades that go together and blend well nicely. Palettes are a great option for people who want to have it all in one place, and also people who want the colors to be able to go together and blend and not have to pick out which color goes with which and dig around and find their different pods. I still love my individual pod colors so that I can get the specialized color exactly that I want, but these are great for traveling or for quick or for an overall look like this. And then of course I'll also use mascara at the end, because what would an eye makeup look like without mascara? I also use Unique's Refreshed Rose Water. Love this stuff. You can tell I use it a lot because it's almost time to buy another one. But you can use regular water if you prefer. So, step number 1. Take a little piece of tape. I'm going to put it right under my eye and out like this. Now, this is to help you when you're doing smoky eyes, for anything that falls on your cheeks not to get smudged in, but also if you're going underneath and out to the side, not to have it accidentally go uneven or too big, and then you keep having more and more extra and having to put extra on to fix it, and then that's how your eye makeup look ends up being way too much in the end because you did so much. And the first thing I'm going to do is use my white eyeliner. I do my white eyeliner first because if you do it last, then it gets all dirty. So I put my white eyeliner a little bit in the corner of my eye. And blend it up and out. Then I line the inside waterline of my eye. This helps your eye look more open and bigger. It doesn't make it look so closed and dark off and closed off. One of the rules when you're doing artwork or any kind of coloring or shading for anything that is darkened is going to be more defined, is going to pop, but it's going to also look smaller. Anything that's lighter or highlighted is going to actually look more open and bigger. So we all want our eyes to look nice and big and open, right? So then I'm going to take my palette. I'm going to take the lightest shade, which is this romantic shade first. I'm going to use a bigger, fluffier brush. I'm going to get it wet. This is what I do with my rose water. You could just get it wet in the sink if you want to, but the rose water I think works so much better. It smells great. It's good for your skin. It's just a nice option. I'm going to get my brush wet. Using a wet brush as opposed to a dry brush makes your pigments or your eyeshadows go on darker and bolder, but also makes them smudge less and stay longer. So it's a really great option. So I'm using this light highlighting color, this light silvery gray, and I'm going just all over my lid to be the highlight. And it's nice to start with your light colors first and then go down to your dark. Then get darker as you go. Okay, so that's my highlighted, all done, quick and easy. You with me so far? Okay, then I'm going to take My next darker shade, I'm going to take this Hopeless Silvery Gray, which is really pretty. This is what I use for my second darkest shade. Whenever I do a daytime look, I don't actually use the black that I'll use today for like this nighttime kind of Halloween darker look. I use the lighter ones that work for a great daytime smoky eye. I love this palette for a daytime smoky eye. Now I'm not going to go all over. I'm going to go in my crease and just a little bit up from my crease. So following in the crease, and then I'm going to take this and blend it a little bit out here. I'm going to get my brush a little bit more wet. And just take this color and smudge it out here. So I didn't go all the way down here, and I didn't go all the way to my lash line. I'm giving it a little bit of a cat eye effect, going all the way out, just to give it a little extra drama. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush, and I'm going to come here to my second dark silver. This is a deep rich brown if you were going for like a brown or smoke, but I'm going to go to this silver since we're doing all gray, my darkest gray. I'm going to get my brush nice and wet and use it. You see it almost turns into like little paint when it gets wet. Now this I'm going to go just right in the crease. Whoop. Sorry, harder to do this with the camera than it is in a mirror. There we go. And I'm going to bring it out. Now when I do a daytime smoky eye look, this is all I do. And I'm going to bring this a little bit under, all the way through, just along my lash line. And then I'm just going to blend it. Boop, 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 boop. Take my finger and blend it a little. So if I was going for like a daytime smoky look, that is all I would do. I would not add any black. I would just line my eye afterwards with my black eyeliner. But since we're going for a real drama, or maybe for a Halloween costume, maybe you want to be Catwoman, maybe you want to be a witch, maybe you want to do something with a nice dark smoky eye, I'm going to take this super dark, Peppy is what it's called in this Addiction palette. I'm going to use it like an eyeliner. And I'm just going to do an outer V right here. This is what they say when they say your outer V. You go like this and make a V from the crease into your lashes and blend it up. And that gets it nice and dark. Right through here. And I'm going to take it as well and just do the outer corner. Sorry about that. I had to stop for just a second to get a kid off the bus. Okay, so I was showing you to just go along with your Peppy, and actually Unique has a great little brush that this is a liner brush with a really stiff bristles that you can do the same, get a little bit wet, and then you can get a really fine concentrated dark line like this, and then just smudge and smear it so that's not too dramatic. Then I like to whoop, peel it off, and you've got a great crease, a great cat eye straight line without having too much smoke. Then I like to just take my black eyeliner and go, if you pull your eyeline tight, then you can get a finer line. So raise your eyebrows up, pull your eye tight. That helps get in your little wrinkles, and especially if you go both directions. It's a little bit of dark eyeliner. And then if you're having a little bit, like you can see, this isn't fully blended, then you could just go over with some dry powder right over the top with a lighter gray shade, just to smooth it and blend it and get it right out. Now, the last thing to complete the look is, of course, mascara. And our 3D Lash Plus mascara, the Fiber Lash Plus mascara, will of course give you the look of having false eyelashes without actually having the pain of false lashes. Not that false lashes hurt, just that they're annoying and worrying about them falling off and getting the glue dried on just right and all of that. So repeat on the other side. And of course, if you're really going for a super kind of dramatic look, you could always pop on a red lip. I really love our lip stain for a red lip, but Luscious is all
great. Deep red. Gloss color.
So there you have it. Getting a smoky cat eye made simple. Thanks. Let me know if you have any questions.